don't have the same amount of errors I used to have, but it's coming back. I felt like I've always been hyperactive, extremely active. I've always been able to do whatever the heck it was that I wanted to do. I found out when I got this stuff, I could hardly walk up a flight of stairs, okay, before breathing to the point of no return. I'd have to stop in order to do it. I kept praying on it. I kept taking the therapy and everything else on it, and it went away. Now my air is coming back. Maybe it's because I quit smoking, that helps, but maybe not. Maybe it's just him. I didn't want to drink no more. I didn't want to smoke no more. I had every intention when I quit of going to ARC, okay, the Salvation Army, to dry out or whatever. I didn't go there. I went there, okay, but they didn't have a spot for me, so they sent me over to this place called the Ministry of Challenge, which is a heck of an organization. It's a drug rehabilitation center, alcoholics, whatever. And they're very much religious oriented. When I got there, I started feeling different. It was like, it took me about 3-4 days. But what happened is I started getting a peace that I hadn't had, a contentment that I hadn't had, a realization that there's certain things that I got control of and there's other things that I don't have no control over. And that's him. That's God. It's not me. I'm not the one that's doing that. That's the man upstairs that's doing that. But you got to have the faith too. You got to believe in it. He told me after they did the biopsy on me. He said, what I have is a small cell carcinoma or whatever it is. He says, it's extremely aggressive. He says, it's spreading all over you. Now what we can do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you chemo. Like I said, he wanted to give me radiation first. He said that 10% of the people that don't come back on, but 90% of them it does. And he said it could come back in 2 weeks, 6 months, 10 years, 5 years, whatever. There's no guarantee on any time. That's why you got to, it's an ongoing process. It's got to keep being checked all the time in order to nip it in the bud. That's what he told me. I mean, so we go from there. But it's, you know, I don't even look at it as an uncertainty. I think every day I'm alive. I've come back to the realization again, okay, of what life means. There's a fulfillment in it that hasn't been there in years. And I guess that has to do with my belief in the man upstairs. My name is John Favell, and I'm a 7-month cancer survivor.